Yes, Dave.
Camera it up. Okay, everybody, sorry about that. You know, it wouldn't be a normal day here at the Weather and Wisdom channel. Hang on here a minute. If we didn't have some technical issues. There I am. Hi, Ruth. Mark, can you hear me?
I hear you just fine.
Okay, good. Golly. I am zoomed way out. Let me get back in here a little bit.
Yay. And Dave says audio and video are working. So good.
All right, so at least something does go right. We thought we lost everybody. I thought we was going to have to restart it, but everything came out. It quit working, and suddenly it started again, and here we are.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened, but there was a slight glitch in the system, and it solved itself.
Well, it knew Dave Powell's getting in on it, and so there all of a sudden it says, well, I better not mess around. I better go ahead and take care of them anyway. Hey, Mark, so how's everything going?
It's going pretty good. It's been just a lovely day around here, even though there's been some clouds rolling through. Been nice and warm. Our temperature is 71 out there right now.
Yeah.
So
it's
you
been
can't
busy.
beat it.
We've been busy today too. Good grief! It just seemed like it's been one thing after another. Was it too bright for you in there?
Getting a glare off those lights behind me, I
okay.
didn't like, so
I don't know.
that's better.
Everything is all weird, but anyway. Hey, we got a good friend Eric Breaks on with us. Dave, of course, is on. Love you to pieces, Dave. Glad to see you. Chris Beecham says, "Good afternoon, warm, sunny buddies." Sunny buddies. Don Lord says, hey there. And Dave says it's 70 degrees where he's at. It's a beautiful day. And Debbie Soxy says, hi, everyone. Linda McElrath, my good friend Linda. How you doing, girl? She says, hey, happy Wednesday, everyone. Eric Brake says, feels like spring for a day. And yeah, for a day is about right. It's
Yeah.
so
It's just like spring to tease us like this too.
yeah, let me finish our greetings and then we'll go into what's going to happen. So Chris Beecham says, seen a few buttercups blooming. I haven't seen any yet. Have you?
I haven't, but then we haven't been out. I've got some in my front yard that usually bloom, so I'll have to see if they're up.
You know what? Everything's got. I must be mirrored or something. It seems like everything's on the wrong side of stuff here. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just my imagination. Anyway, oh me. Let's see. Mary Forbes, hello, David, Mark, and everyone. And Dave says audio and video working. Thank goodness. Debbie Reddick says hello from Trig. And Sunny161 says hi, y'all. And Alicia Maxwell, hello, everyone. Judy Bennett, hi, David, Mark. It's such a lovely day today. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad you did. It is a nice day, or it was anyway.
Yes, indeed.
Robin, I can't see. Robin Nicolakakos. I'm sorry, Robin.
Nicolakakos.
Thank you. I messed with her name. She says, hello, David, Mark. I'm glad to be here. You here? She's taking it after me now. I know why she said that.
Yep.
Because I usually end it with say, if I don't see you here, I'll see you here. Okay, well, anyway, so Ruth says it's sunny where she's at and a little windy there in Texas. And it has been windy today, Mark. I mean, really
It has
windy.
been very windy. I mean, it blew the doors open in the studio there
Yeah,
earlier.
and we thought somebody done prowled in on us. We was over in another room, came in here, and all the doors standing wide open. I said, what in the world? And anyway, so I guess you had to be here.
Yep.
For those, Judy Walton Newton says, hello, it's so beautiful. Yes, it is. And Phyllis Thomas Shore. When is the rain coming in, Mark? Is this what's coming is what's up here right
There's
now?
a little bit there. The actual cold front's a little farther off to the northwest
Okay.
from there, but the showers are starting to move in this direction. They'll be in here this evening and last until around midnight or so here in our area, and a little bit longer off to the east of us. But nothing severe, just rain and maybe a thunder shower. You may see some lightning or thunder this evening.
We got some new cameras
our-
on radar. We're going to take a look at them here in a minute. Go ahead, Mark. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah. Our lows tonight will be down in the low 40s. Thursday, we're only getting up in the upper 50s. So, yeah, it's definitely a cold front coming through. Friday, may get up around 60 again. Then Saturday, we'll only be up in the upper 40s. And Sunday, only in the low to mid 40s.
And I
So
take
we definitely have some cooler air coming before
take
our
it-
next rain chances
that's a dry cold
start
front
in next
coming
week.
through.
Yeah, a little bit of a dry cold front. It's actually the cold front, the cold air behind this front. It's kind of
Biggest
lagging
thing.
behind and
Yeah.
slowly takes its time pushing in.
Well, we've got some new cameras. We're going to look at them real quick, but I want to make sure. I'm trying to make contact with them. I haven't had the opportunity yet, but here's a camera from Russellville now that's up and that's live. I know exactly where this is. Walmart's off to the left out of the screenshot, and right up here is 6880, and then the bypass that goes around. Roy's Barbecue, right up there where my mouse is pointing. That's where Roy's Barbecue is. Absolutely best place in the world to eat over there. I love it to pieces. I got to get back over and see them sometime, but it's 76 degrees there, so that's pretty sharp. I'm glad to see that. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to those guys. I really want to chat with them, but they've got some neat stuff. Here's a camera from over around Scottsville, over in Allen County, and that's 73 degrees. Look at that. That's Barren River Reservoir out there. And I actually own some property over here, almost within camera range here, I think, but I don't see it. But that is pretty doggone neat. I like these cameras. I got to give my hats off to those guys that's doing this. Whether WX or not is the ones, and I don't know. I guess if they've got a site we can go to subscribe, I would go follow them. They're good. Seem to be good people and seem to know what they're doing. So I'm proud of them. Yeah.
I think that's some of the students from the meteorology section over at Western Kentucky who run that.
The white squirrels. Very familiar with them.
Yeah.
And that's not a joke. I mean, they have white squirrels there on the campus, and that's where they get the name from. So yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. Let's see here.
Yeah. I think their nickname on the channel is Wobbles.
Wobbles.
Wabbles.
Oh, look at this shot in downtown Bowling Green. Look at that. That is a beautiful sunset shot. Let's see. This is. I'm trying to recognize where we're at. Let's see. Okay, this looks like Cherry Hall up the top of the hill there at West Kentucky University. So that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea. So we're looking west, and as you can tell by the sunset, but they're getting the clouds in now ahead of that next system. Yeah, it's pretty nice camera there. 75 in Bowling Green. And then if we go down to Franklin, Gold City, know it well. Gold City. I know exactly where this camera is too, come to think of it. I've traveled that road many times, and it's beautiful country out through there. Of course, Franklin's way on over here in the distance. But yeah, again, it is some nice terrain. You can see forever from there.
Yeah. They have one active now up to the north of Bowling Green as well.
Yeah, this should be Morgantown. Okay, Morgantown. Wow, look at that. Downtown Morgantown. I haven't been there in a long time. It's like looking at old home place. Wow, nice. Yeah. Really nice. These guys, yeah, so if y'all haven't gone over and subscribed or followed those guys at, let's see, it's called,
WXOR. It's capital WX, small OR, capital NOT.
Okay. I don't.
whether or not.
Yeah, they're not on this. The name's not on this camera, but yeah, you're right. That is who it is.
Yeah.
So
So we appreciate what they're doing there, putting the cameras up and everything.
yeah.
That's pretty neat.
So they're going to get some kudos from me if I ever get a chance to get a hold of them. I'm trying to reach them now, so we'll figure out something in the next day or two. So anyway, go back closer to Hopkinsville and the lakes area. It's just a generally decent afternoon. Here's UT Martin down in Martin, Tennessee, and same thing.
Clouds rolling around, but still the sun setting to the west. So.
Yeah. I don't know why they put that over on this side. I used to like that other camera shot better, but that's all right. We can live with it, I guess we have to. It's not our camera.
Not our camera. So.
Oh my goodness. Becky Sings 59. Hello, David Mark. Becky Freeman from Katie's. Becky, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in forever. But yeah, Becky Freeman, I'll give you a shout out to you. I'm glad you're joining us. If any of you have not subscribed to the channel, I sure would appreciate it. We need the subscriptions. It does help the channel more than you know, and helps us to continue to bring you the latest technology so that we can carry on and keep everything up to date. While we're out looking at cameras, we've got to go look at our old favorite over here at Irwin, Tennessee. And here we go from the top of Pinnacle Tower. I say, here we go. Here we go. There we are. Okay. Well, it looks nice. Remember, they had a rope right down the middle of it. Somebody was climbing the tower earlier. Yeah, somebody was climbing the tower earlier, and the rope was right down in front of the camera lens. So, yeah, but it's beautiful there. Look at that. This is Irwin, Tennessee, and the tower is a lookout tower as they watch out for forest fires up in this part of the world, and I guess other parts around it that you don't see off camera, But anyway.
The beautiful Smokies of East Tennessee.
Absolutely. 62 degrees there from the tower. And if we go just, good grief. Why is my mouse wanting to act up a little? There we go. Let's go across the border into North Carolina. And here's Burnsville, North Carolina, as the sun sets there. A little bit clearer skies. This looks like this camera's looking more towards the east, isn't it, Mark?
I would say so. Yeah. That with the big shadow there.
Yeah.
Over the parking ramp for the little airport there.
So, I wonder where this is at. That's always had my curiosity piqued. It looks like there's a little roadway or something.
There's actually a neighborhood around on the other side of the hill from it.
No, really? How do you know?
And I've looked it up.
Oh, okay. All right, just want to make sure. Let's see here. So, anyway, you get a little idea of what the weather's like in general across the area. Skies are getting cloudy as it moves in from the west. And let's see here. Kelly Level says hello. Hi, Kelly. And Mary Cook Jewel. Beautiful day today. Chris Meacham, Kentucky plays tonight at 8 on ESPN against Oklahoma, but I think that's 8 Eastern. I believe it's 7 local time.
Probably so.
Might want to check that, Chris. I don't want to give everybody the wrong information. Then they call up here and say, boy, you gave me the wrong time. I missed half the game. Hey, Mike Bynum. He says, hey, Thunder Buddies. Hello, David. Hello, Mark. I hope you guys are having an awesome evening. You both deserve it. Mike, we hope you do too. I do.
Yeah.
He's one of our best friends. He's been on here. He ain't been on here quite as long as Dave, but he's been on here a while, though,
Yes, he has.
Let's see. Barbara Gamboa Ringen. I wish I could read it. See, this cuts off the last name on mine. I don't guess you can see it on yours, can you, Mark?
No.
He says
the only chat I can see is the YouTube chat. I can't see the other chat.
Oh, okay. She says, hi, Dave. What a difference from last week. Oh, my goodness. I haven't caught my rest yet either. But it says, we've gone from snow cream to daffodils. Boy, that's the truth. I appreciate you keeping us updated. It's 68 near my side of the Trigg County line. What a beautiful day the Lord has blessed us with. You sure are right.
Absolutely.
And Mike Bynum says, thank you, guys. Glad to be here. Mike, you're always going to have a place with us. I know. Linda McElrash says, has Spirit Lake started thawing yet? Well, let's just go take a look just for Linda, because she is a fan of these cameras.
Yeah.
So let's just go up here to Spirit Lake, which is in Iowa. Mm-hmm. And there it is, 56 degrees. And you know what? That looks like a little ice puddle there. No, is that No, it looks like it's
A little
ice.
water puddle, maybe.
Yeah, I thought it might be,
Mhm.
but boots ice. But yeah, it looks like it's thawing because the snowmobile tracks are almost gone. So the snow on top has melted, and we're still
Yeah,
looking at a frozen
unless
lake.
we get a unless we get a really cold snap in or something, which we may before too long, then we might see that our ice start to break up pretty
Yep.
soon.
Hey, Linda, I know where you would like to see, and I'm going to head that away. We're going to go out to Mount Shasta, which is a lot of folks' favorite place to look at on these cameras. So here we go. And wow, there it is. And you know, what was it? I had a friend in here talking about this. Mount Shasta is known as what? The lake or
It's
the
a it's a well known for paranormal activity.
oh, paranormal activity.
Hmm.
So yeah, I didn't know that, but come to think of it, these people look a little ghostly to me. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, that's what I heard too about paranormal activity around this mountain. Uh, who knows? It's still a pretty place to look at. I love seeing this, and the mountain is just gorgeous up here. Of course, there's no telling how much snow that is, how deep that snow is up there. It looks like some of it's blowing around up on the top, a little fuzzy
Yeah,
looking.
very well could be.
Yeah, Linda,
They've had plenty of snow this year.
yeah, Linda McElrath is laughing at us.
Laughing.
Yeah, let's see, Chris Meacham. The game is at 8 Central to 9 Eastern on SEC Network. I had the right time, wrong channel. Okay. All right, so for whoever's watching for the game, it's 8 Central, 9 Eastern time on SEC Network. Uh, okay.
I couldn't agree more, Mike.
Yeah, I agree too, Mike. He says, only a good God could create such a beautiful mountain as that. It is beautiful. Uh, well, anyway, I thought you guys would like to see this as we get ready to go into some not so pleasant weather in our location. But you know, it's 65 degrees. That's just about perfect temperature. Humidity is at
Hmm.
23%, so there's no humidity. Ah, I don't know. I must be living in the wrong part of the world. So as we go back over to the east, I look for any other cameras that may have cropped up. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. They all look kind of neat and nothing out of the ordinary until we get down to Amarillo. And here's Amarillo. Let's take a real quick look. And there's clouds moving in, 52 degrees there. Kind of just a plain day, you know, late winter day. But humidity is low there as well. And let's see here. Might as well go down a little further. Let's stop at Abilene real quick. Well, my fingers.
Abilene, Abilene, prettiest town I've ever seen.
Who does that song?
Oh, it's so old I can't even remember.
Well, let's let them do it then.
That's why I didn't try to sing it.
Just aggravating. I can't get that camera to come up. What is wrong with my fingers? All right, let me shake it off a little bit and try it again. But sometimes that's all it takes. Here we go. What a beautiful place.
Yeah,
Outside of Abilene, Texas.
big sky country.
The place of gunfighters in the Old West. I wish I had I got some sound effects that sounds like a theme song from Good, Bad, and Ugly. But anyway. Well, it is a Wednesday, so we're halfway through the week. Here's Killeen, Texas. It's 83 degrees there. It's a little warmer, so they got some pretty good winds too. So yeah, look at that sky. So yeah, whatever system is coming in, it's getting ready to come on in. But you know what? I don't think it's going to be a whole lot to it, though, is it, Mark?
No, this one this evening is just going to be some showers, maybe some thunder showers. We probably won't even get a quarter inch of rain out of it.
Yeah, starting to see a little bit up here.
Yep, that's probably the initial line of showers starting in.
Yeah. So anyway, let's take a look at or whatever the heck your name is, Mark. I'll get you right here in a minute.
Sure thing, Ralph.
Oh my goodness. Looks like when we locked up, I lost some of the stuff. I got it back here now. Here we go. Let's look at the models here because there's some stuff on there that's a little concerning. I'm going to carry us over to it.
Yeah.
So I said I'm going to carry it over here to us, and where is it? It's not there.
Okay. Sometimes I have to bring it back up. If you go to Chrome
Okay.
and go over to, well, I mean, hang on, I'll come up and do it.
I'm hanging. I'm a hanging.
If you come up like that, you go to Chrome over here.
There we go. Now let me make sure I can go back and come back. There, and then let's go back. And yes, we're taken care of. So we do sometimes think a lot alike. I mean, he had to come up here and fix it because I didn't know what he had done. But anyway, so this is...
Or what I hadn't done.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's 6 p.m. on the 26th. Today's the 26th, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see what happens as we go through this model. And you see, this is where the showers pick up a little bit around midnight tonight. And then by 6 a.m., it's doggone near out of here. Maybe just a few residual showers. You know, this mouse here is acting up too today for some reason. I don't know why.
You've got it to where it's only up and down.
Well, but how do you change that? Because I have not done anything.
Just hit the right button. The right hand, the right click.
That's what I'm doing. It's not doing anything. No, I just keep the seat. I'll figure it out.
Press on the wheel.
Some days, wait a minute, I hit another button. That might have changed it. It did. I hit a different button and it's changed it now. So we're back. Here's the 6 p.m. on the 27th. As you can see, we've got the 540 line's close to us. It's not quite into our area yet, but as we go on, then it kind of goes away. And there's the 28, 6 a.m. Ah, good grief. I think I'm going to give up. I must be not doing right or something. I don't know what my problem is with this stuff. And now we got to go back through all this mess all over again. Hold on here. There we go. This is on March 1st. This would be Sunday, maybe?
Yes. No, yeah. No, hang on a second.
You forgot two, huh? It's Saturday.
Saturday is the 1st.
You know how I knew? Because it says it right up here on the model. Okay, so there we got a little cooler air coming in as we promised over the weekend. Still doesn't look like any precip, but yeah, it's pretty cold as we get into noon on Saturday. And there we go into Sunday morning real early, midnight. And it's still real cool. And then we go into the 3rd. And we got a little rain in the forecast, but it's not showing up on this. There it is right there. This is Wednesday on the 5th, actually. And this is a little bit more pronounced because you've got a low pressure that's circulating counterclockwise. It's going to draw up some moisture, so therefore you see the rainfall amounts kicking up pretty good. And then you got a chance of severe to our south, and we're going to have to watch that kind of close, see if it gets up here. And in fact, it does kind of come up our way by 6 o'clock in the morning, but considering the time of day, if this is accurate, it's probably not going to be a big deal. But then you got wraparound snow in behind it, as you see back here in Missouri, and we'll see if that.
Yeah.
Doesn't. Yeah, I would say you can
They
see
kind of,
the
yeah, they
mileage
kind of
pulls.
disappear it.
Yeah, it pulls the same old thing it always pulls, and just disappears. So
Yeah.
I would
They're
say,
not saying it in any of the forecasts yet, but I don't know. We may see some flurries from that.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. So we move on into the 6th. Here's the 7th.
That's about the end of where you're going to be able to go
Yeah,
because
that's
the
all.
model's not finished loading yet.
Right. So anyway, we are looking at a stronger system coming in here on around the 9th, right, Mark?
Around the 9th.
Okay.
That's just out beyond where we're at right there, but on the previous model, we could see it.
Yeah.
And it, again, was looking like a pretty robust chance for some stronger storms.
Right. And here is our Zoom Earth. Actually, the satellite. That's what I wanted to see first. And there we are. You can see that it's pretty much got some clouds coming in. It's still scattered, though, as it gets in towards us. There's Hopkinsville right here. And you see the clouds are kind of scattered going back this way, broken up a little bit. But then you have the more dense clouds back this way. We'll see. It's not producing much in the way of precip yet, but it won't be long. And look at the shadows these clouds are throwing on the Earth's surface. I think that's pretty doggone neat. Look at that. Isn't that neat?
You can really see it pronounced when that sun's going to the west, and you
Yeah,
can see the cloud
Sure can. And this is
to the east, the shadow to the east of the cloud.
yeah, this satellite photograph's not very old, maybe 30 minutes old or something. Not even that much, I don't think. But anyway, you get an idea of what it looks like now. Look at this kind of a looks like a flow down to the south. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That would be
The beginnings of probably
The polar
our
vortex.
polar vortex outbreak.
very well made.
Yeah.
Let's see what the wind fields look like. They don't really support it much. Well, they do a little bit. But if you go up here, what I'm looking for is where is the polar vortex? It should be, well, it should be right here somewhere.
It's probably off to the northeast of there.
Yeah, there it is. That's pretty stout. You see this counterclockwise location. I wish I could speak too.
Counterclockwise.
I'm giving up on it. Counterclockwise rotation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Seriously, we're not trying to duck the issue.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so Christy Robles says hello. Debbie Gary says hello. And Lynn Reynolds says, hey, yo, old Lord, the green stuff.
The rain.
Ruth says Saturday. All right, so there we've got the flow there. We know about where the polar vortex is. So let's look at the temperatures. Is there any cold air up there? Oh, my goodness, I say there is. The purple's all below zero. So, yes, as you can see, 23 below, 27 below, 30 below. That's some cold air. Now, the question is, how much of it was able to drain or get drained before the sudden stratospheric warming issue quit? In other words, and the wind prison took its rightful place again to
Cut it off.
thank you very much. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know why I'm having trouble talking. My mouth's dry. I think I done ate too much salt or something today. But anyway, so you get an idea that it is going to be pretty cold. I'm going to go back to the wind fields. I want to look at this out here. Mark, this right here is
Big old
amazing.
storm there.
That's amazing. That is I saw it earlier today. Well, there was 57 right there.
Yeah.
But I saw it earlier today. It was at 62 miles an hour.
Yeah, near hurricane force.
There's 60 right there.
Yeah.
61.
And again, that's going to be moving in and slamming into the west coast here within the next probably a couple of days.
That is a huge storm. It's pretty powerful, too. That's going to make some news, I would say, when it does. And then look at this up here in the Gulf of Alaska. That's kind of been persistent for a while.
It has, it may be, maybe we can't quite call it the Aleutian low, but it's probably something along those lines.
Yeah, you got a little circulation right here. And then you got another bigger storm back over here, too. But This one right here is a monster. I've never seen one like this recently. I keep looking at the wind speed. There's 62 miles an hour now. So, yeah, that's pretty powerful. Would they call that a typhoon if it continues to grow like that?
If it got strong enough, they probably would. I don't know if they've named it. It may have other characteristics that they call it post-tropical.
Okay.
But it's definitely going to be a strong storm when it comes ashore.
Yeah. Well, that's something that's going to play in our future. This one, I don't know why. That must be a part of the Aleutian low that's gotten anchored here, because it's been there for quite a while. So I wonder if that's not where the Aleutian low has actually moved to.
It's possible.
Here's the Aleutian Islands, so it's still in the
yeah, it's still up in the Gulf of Alaska.
Yep. So anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. That's all going to play a part in our weather in the future. Yeah, let's see here. What else next do we have to look at? Let's look at the wind speeds, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get them to come up.
Really here, in the short term, there's not much to say. It's in the longer term, we're watching for better chances for storm systems to move through.
Right.
Where you may not be, we're probably not quite done with winter, because again, we're talking about the polar vortex. And as that pushes out and down our direction, we may need to get another 1 or 2 good shots of cold air coming down. Probably not the down near zero temperatures we saw before, but enough to get us down below freezing again for a bit.
Well, I swear, hold on a minute. All right, so do we have anything on COD to look at?
Not really, unless you wanted to look at the temperatures or something. That's what I was looking at earlier, because you can see the temperatures coming in at us and see that cold air push coming down toward the end, out towards the far end of the GFS. But now with the new model run being in there, I don't know if we'll be able to see all that or not.
Okay. I'm reading on our chat here. Barbara says, just call me Barb. David, growing up, I always thought Gamboa was a simple last name until I started school. You would not believe how many ways it was pronounced. You can forget Riggenberg. Okay, thank you. I finally got it, and I can see your full name there. So thank you, Barb. Lindsay Hopper, oh no, sitting here on my front porch in Mannington killing mosquitoes. Unbelievable. I know, but true. Mark, I'm going to...
Killing mosquitoes. I hate that. I hate killing mosquitoes.
I think I'm going to scratch that and see if I can bring... I can't seem to bring up this. You got a wind speed forecast map, but it wants to go right back to Zoom Earth. I wonder if that's... Okay, that's because it is Zoom Earth. Okay, never mind. I swear, I don't know what I think sometimes, but let's just go back to the radar.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
We've told everybody pretty well what's going to happen in the next few days.
Yeah.
Of course, our next update will be Sunday.
Right.
Or no, excuse me, Friday afternoon.
Friday.
I keep forgetting we do Friday now too.
Yes.
So.
Well, we're trying to keep everybody up to date a little bit more as our weather pattern starts to change, and it's going to change big time in about another 2 weeks. I think we're going to get into a real stormy pattern. This is something I'm not looking forward to. Maybe it won't be all that bad, but you never know. I know that the initial indications are that it could be unusually active is the word I'm looking for. So,
yes.
Anyway, hi, Rita Taylor. She's waving at us. And Don Lord says, these warm temperatures are a tease, and winter isn't over yet. And I think she's probably right.
I think she's probably right, too. This is only the end of February, and March can be a very volatile month.
A fickle month. Hold on, man. I've lost something up here. I thought I had. There it is. Okay. All right. So anyway, for those who may have just joined us, Mark, go ahead and fill everybody in on what we're doing right now and what we're expecting over the next probably week or so.
All right. Well, we start off today with these nice warm temperatures. We've hit at least 71, if not 72 here in Hopkinsville. So most of the area's been in the low 70s, upper 60s, maybe in our northern counties. Just a really nice afternoon. The clouds have been moving in. We will be looking for a chance of showers and thunderstorms overnight, with our lows dropping back down into the low 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday brings mostly sunny skies again after the rain is over, with a high near 59. Uh, Thursday night, we drop back down to around freezing, around 33.
Right.
Friday, sunny with a high near 62. They're calling for it. May not get quite that warm. We're going to be breezy over this time period, with gusts up to 21 during the day a few times. Friday night, we drop down around 39. And then Saturday, we only make the upper 40s. Sunday, we only make the middle 40s to low 40s. The lows drop down below freezing Saturday night. Sunday, we go on down below freezing again. Monday, we start to get a chance of rain moving in, and we see that storm system coming in for early next week.
Right.
Again, that'll bring us gusty winds, a little bit warmer temperatures, but a good chance for showers and thunderstorms.
Right. Lindsay Hopper, I think I know you. I don't know why that name rings a bell, but it does. So anyway, just saying hello. I do want to tell everybody that, we've got severe season coming up on us, and it's more important than ever to consider a storm shelter. I mean, there's no doubt that there's places that you can take shelter, but you know what? Nothing like having your own right there in your own place, and you can get into it and out of easily. It's aesthetically pleasing. Well, just watch this, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. What would you do when severe storms with tornadoes threaten you and your family? If you have planned properly, you will have a storm shelter nearby that is strong, safe, and will save your family's life. Mid-South storm shelters provide just that. They blend well with the landscape and are proven lifesavers. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. And I tell you what, they're getting some inquiries. So if you haven't started contacting them about a storm shelter, hey, now's the time to do it while they have time and not booked up solid. Because once the severe season gets going, they're going to be having a lot of people buying the storm shelter. So give them a call. Talk is cheap, and they'll be glad to talk to you and give you some prices and everything. Also, we don't want to forget Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing. If you've got any kind of a leak in your roof, you ought to know it by now. With all the rain we've had and everything, the ice and snow and everything, give Michael a call at 270-707-ROOF, whether it be commercial or a residential roof. His guys can take care of it. He knows what to do, and he'll be glad to talk to you about it. Also, he owns Lakeside Campground Marina, and there's the website. Visit lakesidecampground.com. You know what? I think I'm going to show that commercial I got for them, because it is so much fun to dream of those beautiful sunny days with fishing and everything. Well, here we go. Let's watch this. Is the hustle and bustle of everyday life getting to you? Now you can enjoy quiet, relaxing days filled with the natural beauty of Kentucky Lake and its abundance of activities. You can find that and more at Lakeside Campground Marina, located on Jonathan Creek on the western shore of Kentucky Lake. They offer a selection of lakefront campground sites and a full-service marina and many other amenities. If you love boating, fishing, or just getting away from it all, visit us online at www.visitlakesidecampground.com. And you know what? That is a beautiful place. I really like it.
It really is.
Yeah. It won't be long.
Yeah.
And when we do that, you think about fishing, and one of the things that comes to my mind is Kentucky Hemp Works. Now, they've got that salve that is absolutely to kill for. It works well. It helps get rid of your aches and pains. But, here's my favorite that they have, and you guys are going to like this too. You might want to get some of this before it gets too close to the fishing season. If you want to give yourself an edge in catching fish, you have to try Kentucky Hemp Works Fish Attractant. It is so easy to use, even a child can do it. A drop or two on your bait will yield amazing results.
I got him.
Make your fishing trip memorable. Catch lots of fish with Kentucky Hemp Works Fishing Attractant. Look for it in our online store at dpww.shop. Supplies are going fast. I hit my button too quick, but anyway, they are going fast because that stuff works. When she put that on that bait, she threw it out there, and I mean, first cast, she caught a fish. So that's Katie's daughter. She sure did enjoy it. So, I'd love to go fishing with her. I bet that's a lot of fun. Anyway, Linda McIver says, yeah, let's all go fishing. I'm all for it, Linda.
Yeah.
So
Let's do
here's
it.
our online store, dpww.shop, and we're going to be adding the other store too at shopweatherandwisdom.com. And the only difference is the dpww.shop has some of the it has the Kentucky Hemp Work stuff in it, and it also has our Merc in it, and all kinds of things like that. So go over to that. Some of Scott Shoup's books are in there. So yeah, get in there and look around at that. But then if you're interested in shirts or hoodies or whatever, take a look at the shop weatherandwisdom.com. I think we've got a link to it, and so it'll all be good. You'll find some good designs, and more designs are coming in those apparel. So anyway, just wanted to give a quick shout out to you guys about that. So anyway, Mark, okay, we're back.
Yep.
I almost got out of breath for talking so much. Well, we've been on about 45 minutes, and we usually try to get on about 30, so we've already gone past our usual time. So
Yeah.
unless anyone else has anything special they would like to say, or anyway,
Inquire about.
now's the time to do it, because we're getting ready to shut her down, and you know what time it is.
Yep.
It's supper
It's
time.
pie time.
Yeah, pie time. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to say hello to all of you. I'm glad you joined us. It does my heart good to visit with you every time we go on, and we do enjoy your company. And we'll see you Friday unless something unforeseen comes up. Right, Mark?
That should be fine.
Okay.
Everybody have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the warmth while you can. Don't mind the rain too much. And hope you have a great time until we see you again Friday.
Yep. And Linda McElrath says, see you later. And Linda, if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Bye, everyone.